Hello, welcome to this tutorial. In this, we are going to cover a collection module. So collection module is one of the type of a container. So like we have container, set, list, dictionary, tuple. Similarly, we have the container called as a collection module. And from this, we are going to understand two important things. The one is a counter and the second one is basically queue. Okay, so that is basically considered to be as DQ. So these are the two important things which we are going to cover in the collection module. So let's start. So in the collection module, I'm going to take the counter. So from collection module, I'm going to import the counter. Okay, great. So now suppose I'm defining A equal to 4, B equal to 2, C equal to 0 and D equal to -2. And I'm going to convert these values into the list. Okay, so the element in the C I want to check out in the list. So you can check out A is been converted 4 times, B is converted 2 times, C there is no value, and D even we have a negative value, so D is also not been represented. So counter we have a certain number of elements can be converted into a list for further processing. Similarly, suppose you have a list and you just want to convert that or count that number of element inside that list. It is also possible with the counter. So you can see A equal to 4 and B equal to 2. It has been represented by the counter. Okay. So now I have the string MHM outcome based education, my string. And I'm going to represent that. I'm going to print that first. And after that, I'm going to find out most common words. Okay, so let me write down only one over here first. So the common character, so you can see the space has been repeat 3 times. Space is considered to be as character. Now when I write 2, the space will be considered plus the repeated next repeated character also been considered, like M is repeated twice. Okay, so when I write 3, there will be 3 repeated values will be represented. Okay, it is not the number of time it is repeated. Okay, so U is also been repeated twice. It is a case sensitive for sure. If I write 7, okay, so space also been considered. H, M, T, C, O, E. E is repeated. If you write 10, so all the repeated characters can be found out uh, using the most common words. You can see now the H is equal to 1. So now it is going to say not the repeated one, not the repeated one. It is going to say the single values also, because up to 9 there was a repeated values, repeated characters. And after 9 there is no repeated, so it is going to give you a single value also. So common characters you can find out using the counter method. Okay, now let's go and try to convert this into the DQ method. So this part we will take it at the end. Okay, so let me take it at the end. Okay, or after this also we can cover it up. Okay, first we will try to understand this one. Okay, let me delete this. So first we have the collection and we are going to import a counter method. Now I'm going to use one more method, one more thing, that is called regular expression. Okay, now this regular expression basically works on the sentence like this. And so this is a company, the basically the paragraph is given about Google Wikipedia search. Okay, and I'm going to find out which are the common words inside that. Common words, not common characters. So I can do that using common method again. So the words which I'm going to find out using a regular module. So regular module will going to find out all the words. So this total part will be converted into regular words. Okay. And when I run this, it is going to tell me the and is repeated thrice. And if I go for a two common words, it is going to say is repeated twice, and so on. If you increase the number, it is going to say the different words which are repeated how many times. Now I'm coming to the very special part, and that is a container part of the collection, and that is called DQ. So in the normal queue method, you can enter the value from one side. But in the DQ method, you can enter the value from any side. Like you can add the values from left side also, or from right side also. So appending is possible in left and right also. So I'm creating a queue with some values like this. You can use a single quote or a double quote. Okay. So this can hold the value in term of a string, float, okay, or integer. So DQ is created and a keyword you can see. Suppose I want to add into the left side, which is not possible to do with the other data type. Now here we have added black on the left side of that. I'm going to add the orange on the right side. So when you want to append on the left side, you need to write append on the left side. And when you write only append, it is by default on the right side. Okay, you can check out the right side, it has been added. Now, when you want to check how many common repeated values are there, so you can see the white has been repeated twice over there. Okay, so this is a method to find out the common values which are in the DQ. Now, suppose if I do a pop means removing first value. So if I just write pop, it is going to take the value outside from right side. So orange will be taken out. And so orange is now gone. If I do a pop on a left side, it is going to take the black as outside. Okay, so append we can do a left, even pop we can do a left, append we can do on right, and pop we can do on the right. Great. I can reverse this also, very simple way I can reverse that. So these are the methods which can be applied on a DQ. This is also one kind of a container like list, tuple, set, and dictionary. Okay, so suppose now we have the tuple like this, and you can check the tuple. Okay, it's saying okay, this is the tuple is created. Now this tuple can be converted into DQ just by writing collection into DQ. Now I can append. Okay, now when you write append, it is added on a right side, and when I write append left, it is added on a left side. Okay, so the new queue is created. You can check the type of that, and that is will be DQ. You can do a positive rotation. So positive rotation means we can say on the right side rotation. You can see the 9 is being rotated on this side. Okay, 9 and 11 is rotated. You can do a negative rotation also. So I have written only -1. So you can see the 11 has been shifted over here. 9 has been shifted over here. The 7 has been shifted on this side. You can do a 2-3 rotations also like this. 2 rotations. Great. I can check the length of that. How many numbers are there? 6 numbers are there. I can just clear it out. Clear means delete all the values. And if I check the length of that afterwards, it will be for sure 0 because we have delete everything. You can create the DQ of the name like this MHM outcome consultancy or MHM consultancy, and I can check one by one character using a for loop. So DQ allowed you to do this process also. And in the final, we will try to understand one more important thing. Suppose you have a number like this, and I'm going to convert that number into DQ. You can see. And now I'm using a counter method also. Okay, how many times 4 has been repeated inside that? So 4 is repeated 5 times. So in the collection module, we just need to learn only two important part. And one is DQ and the second part is basically called as a counter. So this is a very interesting tutorial on collection module. I hope this is clear to you. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.